Hi everyone, in this video we will learn commands in Python. Code description is very important in software development. We might wish to take notes of why a section of script functions written in the code. For instance, formulas, procedures and sophisticated business logics are typically explained with comments. There are several reasons that we should use comments. First, readability. Second is documentation. Third is debugging. Fourth is maintenance. Last one is collaboration. Comments in the Python are the lines in the code that are ignored by the interpreter during the execution of the program. Single line comments, multi-line comments and documentation string are the three type of comments in Python. So let's see first single line comments. Single line comments start with hashtag symbol hash. Anything that is written in a single liner after hash is considered as a comment. Right? So there are two ways of using single line comments in Python. You can use it before the code or next to the code. If we have variables and we print, for example, we have this type of code. So we wanted to just mention the information what these lines are doing in the code, right? So the one way is to put the comments like this: initialization of default language. We can say we are defining a default language in this line. Okay, and in the second line we can say printing the default, right? So this is the first way, by starting your comment with hash code, and then second is in the same line we can put hash and we can provide information. Okay, if you're in the program, so you will see only default language is printed. These comments will never be considered by the Python interpreter. Okay, let's see another example. Dictionary one object, we are creating employee ID, value is 1001 for it. In the same line we can say it's a employee ID. Okay, if you wanted to take another key value pair, we will say employee email. All right, we can say employee email. So in the same line we are doing documentation to understand what this particular line means. If you print this dictionary, the complete dictionary object would be printed including these comments. In the program, you'll see only dictionary is printed, right? Next type of comments in Python is multi-line comments. Python does not provide the facility for multi-line comments. However, there are many ways to create multi-line comments. First way is with multiple hashtag. So in Python, we may use hashtag multiple times to construct multiple lines of comments. So here you can say instead of putting comments in the same line, okay, the first way we can put n number of lines with hashtag. We can define initialization of employee dictionary. Okay. Second way to create multi-line comments is string literal. Since Python will ignore system literals that are not assigned to a variable, you can add a multiple string in your code and place your comment inside it. Okay. We have to use triple quote here. So instead of using hashtag, we will say use triple quotes like this. Okay. You can add n number of lines in these triple quotes commands. So as long as string is not assigned to a variable, Python will read the code but then ignore it. Next type of commands in Python is docstring. Python provides an inbuilt feature called docstring for commenting on modules, methods, function, object and classes. They are written in the first line after defining a module, function, method, etc. using three quotation marks. If you do not use it in the first line, then interpreter will not take it as a docstring. Okay, let's see this in action. I'm going to remove this code. I'm going to define a function. It will add two numbers, a and b, and which will return a plus b. Right? If you print, so it will work. But the question is how we can create comments for this type of function so that we can see this is the purpose, this is the objective of the function, what parameters are they, and what things this function returns, right? So as definition says, we have to put the comment in the very first line of any function, classes, or module. Insert three quotes here. If you hover on this method now, then you will see the documentation addition of two numbers, right? If you want to define what are the argument you have to take, param keyword, and then you have to say first number, param b, that is second number. Okay, just save your program and just hover on the method again. You will see the params are now appeared with the documentation, right? Param A first number, param B second number, right? If you want to specify what this function returns, just say return keyword and then say, or you can say sum of two, sum of A and B, right? Save the program and hover on the function again. So you will see we have to just say the colon sum of A and B, it will return, right? And even if you want to see the complete documentation for this method, addition double underscore doc, right? Once you run the program, so you will see the complete documentation, right? Addition of two numbers. Param we have first number, second number, and sum of A and B, it will return like this. Okay. With the help of this attribute, you can get any function, class, or modules information easily. Okay. I hope these three type of comments will help you in the development to provide more information in your application code.
That brings us to the end of the today's video. We hope you found it informative and engaging. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting content on all things tech related. Thanks for watching and we will see you in the next video.